Hey, you guys. Let's talk about today be more like Mary and less like Martha. Okay, I'm referencing from St. Luke chapter 10, verse 38 to 41. Basically, in that passage, Jesus was over at Martha's Martha's house, and while he was just teaching and everything, Mary was just sitting at his feet in his presence. Like she was just worshiping and just praising, and she was just full attention at the word that Jesus was giving forth. Well, Martha, on the other hand, she was being busy, like trying to serve. And while she was so busy serving, like she missed it. Like really didn't realize like that she just really wasn't paying attention to what how Jesus was ministering. And so how many times have we found ourselves being that in the position where the opportunity presented to us for us to receive a word from God, but we are so busy we can't get what we need to get from God. Like, yo, I'm guilty of this myself. But there's times where like we place ourselves in that situation. Like in that situation, Martha actually complained, and she was like, Jesus, like, look at my sister, she's not helping me, like I need help serving. And Jesus is like, well, what Mary's getting, that she's getting from me right now, is not just for now. This what she will always be able to take this with her. Because there's certain lessons or certain things that we need from God, that we need to be in his presence. And so many times we be so busy with different tasks or the ills of the world that we really forget to spend that time with Jesus. Think about how many times we've been busy doing this, doing that. I mean, being tossed to and fro, whether with work, business, family, everything, taking care of everybody, especially as women, doing everything for everybody, that we miss God. Like we're and it's not and see, like Martha attentions wasn't bad. She was, she was trying to serve. She was trying to do what she could do. So her motives was not in the wrong place. It was in the right place. But sometimes we be trying so hard to do things a certain way that we miss it. you know, um, I there's a lot of comparisons that the Lord gave me comparing it, where like you and say you can go to say with the church service, say there's whatever church you attend, the pastor's ministering, and you don't go to church, but you're not because you're ill or you have to be out of town or anything that's different, but you don't go to church or whatever, so you can do things around the house. So you be like, oh, well, I'm not two birds with one stone. Okay, so while the pastor's ministering, I'm sitting here, I'm washing dishes, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, doing all these things. Like, yeah, that's a real life situation, especially since COVID. But it's not the same as what you would get being in the service, being in the atmosphere, feeling the whole presence. Not saying that you can't get it at home, but sometimes being at home is way too familiar. Sometimes we need to be in the presence, in the building, to get the fullness of what we can get from God. Or there's other times where you just try so hard, where your intentions are good, where like even as a parent, maybe you trying so hard to be a good parent that you're overprotective, you miss it. um where you might try so hard to be a good wife that you miss it. You trying so hard to prepare like a holiday. You trying so hard to prepare for company that you don't even get to enjoy your company. Like there's so many times where we try so hard to do other things that we miss it. We miss it. So what I hope you to the lesson for today is Be like Mary and be more like Mary and less like Martha. Let's, when it comes to God, let's go ahead and get what we need from God. Try to get what we can from God, and like don't rush him and don't rush being in his presence, so we can have what we need to apply to our lives. Let's be more like Mary and less like Martha. Thank you.